I just have a small little update to some projects I've been working on, and nothing came in the mail Tuesday or Wednesday. This is actually a picture of Flight Director John D. Hodge at his console during the Apollo Saturn mission. And it's a really amazing picture, which I'm going to print out regardless if he's still alive or not. I believe I found his address, his private address. But here's the importance of writing things down, because I have researched this guy before. I've never found this picture, otherwise I would have thought about doing something. But I don't remember if I sent to him or if I got a return to sender. I'm pretty sure I did not get a response, but I may have gotten a return to sender, and that's all I know. I just don't know. I really couldn't tell you. But you see, I've been writing things down, check marking that I have sent it off for 11/18. That was today. Or at least I think it's today. It is today. And just when you think a project is finished, here is an interesting thing. I went to a website that was selling NASA autographs, and they had multiples. And I was like, well, gee, how did they get these guys? A lot of these guys are doing like book signings, going on book tours. And I found like 5 or 6 names that I had not come across before. Manfred Ehrenfried, he was a flight controller. Charles Dietrich was a flight controller, and he worked on the Apollo moon missions. Mike Leinbach, he worked for NASA, and he was like the guy, I think one of the last guys to said ready, set, go, or whatever you do for just before the launch goes off. He did that in the 2000s or something. I found Edward Rezak, I think that's how you pronounce it. He worked on the Hubble space missions. I found a guy named Bill Airy, and he works on designing space suits for NASA. And I found some guy called Kurt Newport, and I'm not exactly sure what he did for NASA. I'm not 100% sure. I think maybe he, oh yeah, he found one of the missing space capsules, Mercury space capsules with Cernan, maybe Cernan? I don't know who was in that one, and all the Mercury dimes that were in there. And I haven't found anything about a pilot named Cecil Powell. I don't know if he's alive or dead, but it just goes to show you, if you just keep track of your paperwork and keep at some of these projects that have just kind of fizzled over the last year or two, you might find, like I said, I found 6 or 7 guys in one day. It was just absolutely crazy. And I couldn't find anything as to if these guys charge or not. But some of these guys, as I said, Manfred Ehrenfried, I mean, how many of those guys are there? So you can easily research that guy on the internet. Some of these guys are a little bit difficult because their names would pop up with certain addresses, and then Wikipedia might say this guy resides in so-and-so in Scottsmore, Florida, or whatever. Not Ehrenfried, some other guy, but it was just really kind of interesting. So that's just a little update on my space project, and hopefully Thursday, being a relatively good autograph day, we'll get something in the mail I can show off. And that's what I have for you. If you have any ideas or what you do to keep all your autograph information from looking like this big huge pile of crud right here, just let me know, and thanks for watching.